Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana. I hope you all are doing very well. And today we'll be discussing the most important current affairs for 27th of November 2024. These are some of the important keywords that we'll be covering in today's session. Like we'll be talking about the Global Peace Award. After that we'll see Minority-Upliftment report. After that, Oreshnik-hypersonic-missile belongs to which country? We will see that. Then further we'll talk about Solar Energy Corporation of India, and at last we'll talk about Ngusaba-Goreng-festival. Okay. So now let's start with the first question. Prime Minister Narendra-Modi was honored with the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Global Peace Award for Minority Upliftment in which country? The correct answer is A option, USA. Okay. So basically a new NGO, the Association of Indian American Minorities, was launched in Maryland in USA so as to unite and support the minority communities in the Indian American diaspora. So here Prime Minister Narendra Modi was honored with the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Global Peace Award for Minority Upliftment during the event, and also Jasdeep Singh, who is a Sikh philanthropist, was appointed as its chairman, and the purpose of this association is to advance the PM Modi's vision of Viksit Bharat by the end of 2047, and focus here is on inclusivity and welfare for all. Okay, so Prime Minister Modi has been honored with the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Global Peace Award for Minority Upliftment in the country USA. In the next slide, we'll be talking about some important questions regarding awards and honors. The first question is, Luis Montenegro became the new Prime Minister of which country? Recently, he became the new Prime Minister of Portugal. Who is the author of the recently released book, India, The Road to Renaissance, A Vision and an Agenda? This book has been authored by Bhimeshwara Challa. Recently, who has been appointed as the new Director General of the National Security Guard? The new DG of NSG is B. Srinivasan. Recently, which Indian received an honorary knighthood from the UK's King Charles III? This is Sunil Bharti Mittal. PM Modi was honored with the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Global Peace Award for Minority Upliftment in which country? Just we have talked about it. Answer is USA. Recently, who received the Kalaiya Krishnamurthy National Award for research work on gummy stem blight in bottle gourd? This is Dhananjay MV. Which state won the maximum number of awards during the 4th edition of Global Renewable Energy Investors Meet and Expo? So this is the state of Gujarat. Okay. Question number 2 is, Oreshnik-hypersonic-missile which was seen in the news is developed by which country? The correct answer is C option, Russia. And this missile has been recently tested by Russia. And talking about its features, it has a range of 3000 to 5500 kilometers, and it can strike the targets in Europe and the western US as well. So its unique feature is the ability to carry multiple warheads, which is similar to ICBM, means intercontinental ballistic missiles. And here President Vladimir Putin indicated that this missile's deployment was a response to the Ukraine's use of Western missiles, marking a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict. And this missile is designed to be highly accurate, and currently it lacks the effective countermeasures against it. Okay, so Oreshnik-hypersonic-missile has been developed by the country Russia. C option is the right answer. In the next slide, let's see some important defense related news. The first one is, which institution has recently launched a cyber commandos training for police? It has been launched by IIT Madras. Maritime partnership exercise was conducted in between which two countries? These two countries are Russia and India. Recently, the Indian Navy signed an agreement with which country's Navy to enhance the submarine rescue support cooperation? This is South Africa. Which shipyard is responsible for building the next generation missile vessels in India? This is the Cochin Shipyard Limited. What is LSAM-20, also known as Yard 130, recently seen in the news? It is a ammunition cum torpedo cum missile barge. Recently, which country launched the first Angara A5 space rocket? It belongs to Russia. What is the primary objective of a space-based surveillance mission? Basic objective of this mission is better land and maritime domain awareness for civilian and military applications. Fine. Question number 3 is Jobs at Your Doorstep, a jobs diagnostics for young people report which was launched by the Government of India is a report of which organization? So this report is given by C option, World Bank, and Union Ministers Dharmendra Pradhan along with Mansukh Mandavia launched the report of World Bank named as Jobs at Your Doorstep, and it has covered 6 stars states. These are Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha and Rajasthan. Okay, so this report basically analyzes the skills gaps which aligns the school trades with local industries. Also, it offers a roadmap so as to improve the education and job linkages. It highlights the embedding skill-based education from classes 9 to 12, and also it aligns with the National Education Policy of 2020, where we target 50% of skill education access by the end of 2025. So this initiative supports India's vision to become a global skills hub and achieve high income status by the end of 2047 through market linked inclusive skill development, right? So simply we have to remember that the Jobs at Your Doorstep report has been released by the World Bank. Headquarters of World Bank lies in Washington DC. Can you tell me which country is the largest shareholder of the World Bank? It is the country US, and World Bank was established in the year 1944. Okay. Also, you can be asked that what is the target gross enrollment ratio for higher education by 2035 according to NEP 2020. This is 50%, and National Education Policy 2020 aims to establish how many new multidisciplinary education and research universities in India? This number is 10. Okay. Also, NEP 2020 aims to implement a 100% gross enrollment ratio in the school education by the end of 2030, right? In the next slide, we will be seeing some important reports that came into news in the past few weeks. World Migration Report and Migration Health Annual Report are published by which organization? These reports are given by the International Organization for Migration. Which organizations recently released the Hunger Hotspots Outlook Report? This report is given by Food and Agriculture Organization along with the World Food Programme. Which organization has prepared the Global Environment Outlook Report? Answer is UNEP, United Nations Environment Programme. Headquarters lies in Nairobi, Kenya. Which bank recently unveiled its Climate Strategy 2030 document, which aims to address India's need for green financing? It is unveiled by NABARD. Which organization recently released the Pathways Out of the Poly-Crisis, Poverty, Prosperity and Planet Report 2024? It is given by World Bank. What is the rank of India in the World Happiness Report 2024? In this report, India has been placed at 126th position. ILO, International Labour Organization, recently mentioned in the news, is a specialized agency of which organization? So it is the specialized agency of United Nations. Headquarters lies in Geneva, Switzerland. Okay. Question number 4 is which public broadcaster recently launched the OTT platform named as WAVES? The correct answer is A option, Prasar Bharati. Prasar Bharati has launched a new OTT application called as WAVES so as to meet India's growing streaming demand. So this application offers live TV on-demand content like movies, shows and ebooks, live events like religious programs, cricket games from all the age groups, also e-commerce options via the ONDC network, and it features around 65 live channels including the private broadcasters. And WAVES aims to provide a comprehensive digital experience for Indian viewers in across various entertainment and shopping needs, right? So Prasar Bharati has recently launched the OTT platform named as WAVES. Now, when was the Prasar Bharati constituted as an autonomous body? This was the year 1997, and the primary function of Prasar Bharati is public broadcasting, right? Also, what is the primary goal of ONDC in India? So basic goal is to democratize the digital commerce, and what is the full form of ONDC? It stands for Open Network for Digital Commerce, right? In the next slide, we will be seeing some national news. Which ministry launched the Yuva Sangam portal? So it belongs to Ministry of Education. Shannon hydropower project, which was seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This project belongs to Himachal Pradesh. Bonda tribe is primarily resides in which state of India? This tribe lives in Odisha. Which ministry recently launched the National Apprenticeship and Training Scheme 2.0 portal? It is given by Education Ministry. Recently, which ministry organized the conference titled as India's Progressive Path in the Administration of Criminal Justice System? Answer is Ministry of Law and Justice. Recently, which ministry declared the self-declaration certificate mandatory for all the new advertisement? So, this announcement was made by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Samadhan portal was launched by which ministry? It belongs to Ministry of Labour and Employment. Question number 5 is, the Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited operates under which ministry? So correct answer here is B option, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Why this body came into news? Because currently it is facing the bribery allegations. And talking about Solar Energy Corporation of India, it is a major public sector undertaking in India's renewable energy sector that functions under Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. It was established in the year 2011 and originally it was a not-for-profit company, and later on it became a commercial entity in 2015. So it is the only central public sector undertaking that is dedicated to renewable energy, and it plays a key role in implementing the India's national solar mission and the renewable energy projects like solar, wind and hybrid. So it currently holds the status of Mini Ratna category 1 status. Okay, this is also important. So you have to remember that Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited operates under Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, and currently it holds the status of Mini Ratna category 1 status. Okay, now talking about the SECI, in which year it received the status of Mini Ratna category 1? This is the year 2015. And what was the SECI's original company status upon its founding? So originally it was not for profit company, right? Now which country currently leads in renewable energy investment? This is the country China. And what is the most common type of renewable energy that is used worldwide? It is the hydropower energy. Okay, now in the next slide, let's see some important government schemes that were in news. What is the primary objective of PM Wani scheme recently seen in the news? Basic objective of PM Wani scheme is to provide affordable and high-speed internet connectivity to the rural and the remote areas. Which state government recently launched Mannuyir Kathu Mannuyir Kapum scheme to improve the soil health? This is Tamil Nadu. What is the main objective of Poshan Bhi Padhai Bhi initiative recently seen in the news? Basic objective of this scheme is to enhance the early childhood care and education in our Anganwadi centers. What is the primary objective of NPS Vatsalya scheme recently seen in the news? Answer is to help the parents and the guardians plan for their children's future financial needs. Which state government recently launched the Mukhyamantri Majhi Ladki Bahin scheme? It is given by Maharashtra. The Kayakalp scheme is launched by which ministry? The answer is Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. What is the name of India's new scheme to promote local manufacturing of electric vehicle components in India? This is the PM eDrive scheme. Okay. Question number 6 is, which organization released a report titled as Trading with Intelligence, How Artificial Intelligence Shapes and is Shaped by International Trade? So this report is given by D option, World Trade Organization, and in this report they have tried to explore the artificial intelligence impact on the global trade, and artificial intelligence regulation fragmentation may affect the trade opportunities for the MSMEs. The concentration of AI development in large economies creates a trade divide obviously, and data government challenges like cross-border data flow restriction may also raise the trade cost. That's why here artificial intelligence offers some opportunities to reduce the trade cost by automating the customs and border the processes. So universal AI adoption could boost the global trade growth by 40% by the end of 2040, and AI could transform the service trade, especially the digitally delivered and the manual service sectors, right? So don't forget that this report is given by the World Trade Organization. In the next slide, again, let's have a look at some of the important reports. The first one is Jobs at Your Doorstep, a jobs diagnostics for young people report, which was launched by the Government of India, is a report of which organization? So just in this session only we have talked about it. Answer is World Bank. Which ministry conducted the Household Consumption Expenditure Survey in India? This survey is conducted by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. What is the rank of India in Gender Inequality Index 2022, which is released by UNDP, United Nations Development Programme? India's rank is 108 in the Gender Inequality Index of 2022. Which institution remained on the top spot in the National Institute Ranking Framework 2024? This is IIT Madras. Which organization recently released the Global Food Policy Report 2024? This report is given by International Food Policy Research Institute. India Gaming Report 2024 is released by which organization? It is given by Interactive Entertainment and Innovation Council and Windsor. Which organization recently released the All India Rural Financial Inclusion Survey for 2021 to 2022? This is NABARD. Okay. Question number 7 is Ngusaba-Goreng-festival is celebrated in which country? This festival is celebrated in Indonesia country. Here the Rejang Deva is a sacred Balinese dance which is central to the Ngusaba-Goreng festival, and this is a 2-week Thanksgiving festival which celebrates a bountiful harvest in Bali, Indonesia. Here Rejang means offering or devotion and Deva refers to divine entities in Hinduism, and the festival features traditional dances which are performed by the young girls and the women, and it emphasizes the spiritual connection between humans, nature and divine. So festival also promotes the social cohesion, fostering the community harmony and collective identity, right? Simply we have to remember that Ngusaba-Goreng festival is celebrated in the country Indonesia. In the next slide, we will be seeing some art and culture related current affairs. Which state or the union territory recently organized the Hemis Festival 2024? Hemis Festival belongs to Ladakh. Bora Caves is located in which state? It lies in Andhra Pradesh. What is sarcophagus recently seen in the news? So it is a decorated coffin or container. Jhumur is a traditional dance which is performed in which Indian state? Jhumur is a traditional dance of Assam. Recently there were prehistoric rock cut footprints and a human figure unearthed in Kerala. It was found to be in Kasaragod in Kerala. Recently the world's oldest calendar has been discovered in which country? It was found to be in Turkey. Mera Hau Chongba festival has been celebrated in which Indian state? This festival belongs to Manipur. Question number 8 is where was the Chinar boat race 2024 organized recently? The answer is B option, Dal Lake in Jammu and Kashmir. Chinar boat race 2024 was recently held on Dal Lake in Jammu and Kashmir, and it is organized by the army. So Dal Lake is located in Srinagar and it is surrounded by the Pir Panjal mountains. Also it is known as the jewel in the crown of Kashmir. It is the second largest lake in Jammu and Kashmir. The lake spans in 18 square kilometers and also it is a part of 21 square kilometers of natural wetland. It is divided into 4 basins. The first one is Gagribal, second is Lokut Dal, third is Bod Dal and the fourth one is Nagin, right? So Chinar boat race 2024 was organized recently at Dal Lake in Jammu and Kashmir, fine. Now can you tell me which Mughal emperor is credited for creating the elaborate gardens surrounding the Dal Lake? It is the Jahangir, okay. And if we talk about the Pir Panjal range, which river originates near the Pir Panjal range and it flows through Pakistan? It is the Jhelum river. And which important pass is located in the Pir Panjal ranges connecting Jammu and Kashmir? It is the Banihal Pass. Now in the next slide, let's see some countries that were in news. Which country recently signed a memorandum of understanding with India to enhance the bilateral cooperation in public sector auditing? This is the UAE. Recently, Mongolia has designated which day as Khulan Conservation Day? Answer is 25th of October. Recently, India and Russia agreed to increase bilateral trade to $100 billion by which year? So this is 2030. Recently, which country's parliament has approved a controversial anti-LGBTQ bill, which is the Human Sexual Rights and the Family Values Bill? This is the country Ghana. Recently, who has been appointed as the chief advisor to Bangladesh's interim government? Answer is Mohammad Yunus. Recently, External Affairs Minister of India unveiled the bust of Mahatma Gandhi in which city? It has been unveiled at Tokyo. Gulf of Tonkin incident is related to which one of the following? It is associated with Vietnam War. Okay. Now question number 9 is, Subhadra-Yojana is the largest women-centric scheme of which Indian state? So recently this Yojana has been launched by Prime Minister Narendra-Modi in the state of Odisha, and basic aim here is to provide the financial assistance to all the eligible women who are aged in between 21 to 60 years in the state of Odisha. So each beneficiary will receive 50,000 rupees in over 5 years with annual installments credited directly to their bank accounts, and this scheme is designed so as to empower the women and improve their economic status, with over 80 lakh women expected to benefit in the current phase alone. So it was launched in Bhubaneswar, and it reflects the Odisha government's commitment to the women's welfare and financial inclusion, right? So correct answer here is C option, Odisha. Subhadra Yojana belongs to Odisha and it is the largest women-centric scheme. Okay. Now, which UNESCO World Heritage Site is located in Odisha? This is the very famous Konark Sun Temple. And what is the traditional dance form of Odisha? It is the Odishi. Okay. Now, on the next slide, let's have a look at some summits and conferences. The first is recently FICCI organized Cold Chain and Logistics Summit at which place? It has been organized at New Delhi. Recently, where was the second India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable Conference held? Answer is Singapore. Where was the 17th Urban Mobility India Conference and Exhibition organized? It was organized in Gandhinagar in the state of Gujarat. Recently, where was the 19th session of United Nations Forum on Forest held? Answer is New York. Which ministry is hosting the 2024 World Heritage Young Professionals Forum? This is the Ministry of Culture. Where was the first Asian Buddhist Summit held? The answer is New Delhi. And last is, where was the India Digital Agri Conference 2024 organized? This conference was organized in New Delhi. Okay. Now last question says, Nimu Pasco Power Station, which was seen in the news, is located in which state or the Union Territory? So it lies in C option, Ladakh. Why it came into news? Because here our Union Minister of Power recently visited this place in Ladakh. It is located in Leh district of Ladakh, and this hydropower project operates at high altitudes and challenging terrain. So it is developed and operated by NHPC Limited with an installed capacity of 45 megawatt, and the station uses the flow of Indus River, ensuring eco-friendly and renewable energy generation. Also, it supports the rapid development of Ladakh by providing stable green energy for the residential and the commercial use. So through different CSR initiatives, the station actually promotes the community development, infrastructure improvement, skill development and the environmental conservation. Okay. So Nimu Basgo Power Station is located in Ladakh. Fine. Talking about NHPC Limited, the NHPC Limited was established in 1975 and the headquarters of NHPC Limited lies in Faridabad in the state of Haryana. It operates in which sector? So it operates in hydropower generation. Fine. Now in the last slide we will have a look at some of the important places and their locations. Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country? This mountain is found to be in Tanzania. Adams Bridge is separated by which two water bodies? It is separated by Gulf of Mannar and Park Strait. Nakala Port is located in which country? Answer is Mozambique. Kutsia Bagh is located in which state or the Union Territory? It lies in Delhi. Mount Erebus is located in which continent? Answer is Antarctica. Chagos Archipelago is located in which ocean? This is Indian Ocean. Shahid Beheshti Port is located in which country? This port lies in Iran country. Fine. So this is all about today's session. We are done with our 10 current affairs for today along with the revision part. And now at last I am giving you some homework. Today your homework is related to the government schemes. Here on the screen you can see 7 questions. Please read each of the questions carefully and try to answer them in the comment section. I will be waiting for your answers. And now at last let me again remind you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees. Okay. So now let's meet tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.